First thing to know, as shared on the Pickleball.com, a paddle challenge, a failed test result, now a possible rule change for pro pickleball. A round of 64 mixed doubles matchup at the recent PPA Mesa Cup in Mesa, Arizona, saw this year's first official paddle challenge. It took a couple of weeks, but the results are officially in. According to the UPAA, or United Pickleball Association of America, the governing body of the PPA Tour and Major League Pickleball, the paddle in question failed. The round of 64 matchup pitted Liz Truluck and Eric Roddy against Travis Rettenmeyer and Elise Jones, who ended up falling 11-4, 11-6. During the match, Rettenmeyer and Jones were adamant that Truluck's Yola paddle was delaminated, meaning it was hitting outside of the permitted power standards. Rettenmeyer challenged Truluck's paddle, the first call of its kind under the UPAA's new challenge rules at the pro level. Truluck opted to retire that paddle and use a different one. Rettenmeyer challenged that paddle as well. At this point, Ms. Truluck opted to continue playing with the paddle and it was handed over to officials at the conclusion of the match, said the UPAA. The paddle was subsequently sent to Pickle Pro Labs in Florida for further testing. Currently, paddles aren't tested for pro events until the round of 32. It's been a week since the PPA Mesa Cup concluded and the results are here. According to the UPAA, the results of the lab analysis have now been returned, confirming that Ms. Truluck's paddle exceeded the legal limits established by the UPAA. Consequently, she faces the following penalties: $2,500 fine, the match points forfeited. Had the results gone the other way, Rettenmeyer would have been fined $1,000 for his unsuccessful challenge. After hearing the results of the challenge, we reached out to Rettenmeyer, Truluck, and Roddy. Only Rettenmeyer chose to provide comment at this time. Clearly, the rule needs to change to ensure fair play for everyone. The players have a responsibility to play within the rules, but in this case chose to play with an obvious and unfair advantage. Players that choose to cheat in this manner should be fined and lose their points, forfeit the match. It's an unfortunate incident, but I'm sure the UPA will make the necessary adjustments to protect the integrity of every match played. Rettenmeyer said in his Tennis Sucks podcast that he felt both players' paddles were too hot, but the official challenge was for Truluck's paddle only. While the ruling ultimately went his way, it doesn't change the fact that he and Jones lost the match and were ousted from the tournament under highly contested circumstances. Current PPA rules stipulate that paddles are tested ahead of all matches beginning at the round of 32. Since this was a round of 62 match, no testing was required. That's a rule that could change. While not yet confirmed, the DINC has learned that the UPAA is looking into implementing paddle testing for the entirety of professional matches, not just beginning at the round of 32. Second thing to know, as shared on Pickleball.com, pickleball was fastest growing sport in US for fourth consecutive year, according to SFIA. Pickleball continues to trend in the right direction across the United States. According to the 2025 Sports and Fitness Industry Association, or SFIA, participation report, people are picking up paddles and hitting the courts in droves. For the fourth consecutive year, pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the US, confirmed the SFIA publication. In 2024, 19.8 million Americans participated in pickleball, a 45.8% increase from 2023 figure and an incredible 311% increase from 3 years ago. Interestingly enough, pickleball has even passed both outdoor soccer and baseball in terms of participants. The surge in pickleball players is part of an overall increase in racket sports participation that's sweeping the nation. Racket sports as a whole continued to be in a growth phase, noted the publication. 5 out of 7 racket sports that SFIA tracks increased their year-over-year participation totals. Pickleball, 45.8%, and tennis, 8%, were both in the top 10 for the largest yearly participation increase. The report came just days after the PPA Tour confirmed that the recent PPA Mesa Cup, held in Arizona, drew 18,965 attendees at the Arizona Athletic Grounds, which represents the largest pickleball event in the venue's history. Ticketing revenue surpassed $300,000, making it the most successful event in PPA Tour history outside of the World Championships in Dallas. Third thing to know, as shared on businessreport.com, Baton Rouge to host Louisiana's first pro pickleball tournament. The capital city will host Louisiana's first professional pickleball tournament, which is expected to bring in around $800,000 worth of revenue for the area. The Professional Pickleball Association, or PPA, inaugural season of the PPA Tour Challenger Series will be held at the Stacks Pickleball Sports Complex on April 4 through 6. Stacks Pickleball is located on the campus of Celtic Studios and is Louisiana's first and largest climate-controlled pickleball facility. The facility features 12 indoor courts. The PPA Tour Challenger Series aims to encourage participation and elevate the sport. With over a dozen tour stops spanning the country in 2025, the series will feature amateur and aspiring professional pickleball players. We look forward to sharing our unique culture with the players and their guests by providing a rich Louisiana experience. Visit Baton Rouge, Director of Sports Development, Jason Seward, said in a prepared statement. As the first professional pickleball tournament held in Louisiana, this event will help elevate Baton Rouge's position within the fast-growing pickleball community within the state, region, and nationally. The sport's popularity has exploded in the area over the past decade. The city has offered pickleball since 1997 and currently provides 84 courts at 21 sites across the city. Electric Pickle opened courts at Electric Depot on Government Street in July 2024, and Court to Table, a new bar, restaurant, and pickleball concept, will open on Burbank Drive later this year. Paddles up.